And we're going to play a new game, Monkey Island 2 Special Edition, LeChuck's Revenge. It's a great game. If you've not seen it, never heard of it,
Guybrush
where exactly have you
Threepwood.
been?
You do turn up in the strangest places.
Where have you been?
Do you think you can help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans
Scab
pressured
Island,
me
huh?
into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Yeah, I have to tell the story about evaporating
Deep in
LeChuck.
the Caribbean.
Once more.
Scab Island.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious
Just one
bag
sec.
of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more
Huh.
time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
That's what we want.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's
Except-
why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole
Hello?
new
If
adventure.
I hear growing a mustache,
No, bigger than that.
Beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams
Okay, yeah,
of
audio's
every
clear.
pirate on the seas.
You mean
Let's rock.
Big whoop.
None other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on
Big
Scab
Whoop, the
Island.
treasure.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to
Yeah.
charter a ship and look someplace
Only
else.
just learning it now,
When
aren't I?
return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way?
One of the
you
two.
won't have to
I mean,
hear
if he
about
dies
it.
trying, at least he's tried, right? At least he's tried. Yeah, for some reason my game audio is very high.
Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they
I
paid
don't know
50
why.
bucks for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend.
I don't
among
want to turn.
pirates for
I've turned. I
generations
think
to
someone
come.
must have messed with the
Only
gain on
charter a
my
ship and get off this stinking island.
mic. I think someone turned the gain right down. I think that was the problem. So it didn't pick me up at all, but now it's picking up just fine. I think that might have been me, to be honest. I think I've been adjusting my volume down gradually. I don't need it to be as loud when I'm on PC, you know? Now, I've just realised that my camera, my chat is in the top right-hand corner, which is a bit of a problem because the kind of inventory and stuff like that is at the top. So we'll just adjust the broadcasting overlay to the center right. Now I realise you guys are going to be a little bit covered with oh,
Where do you think
it's Largo
you're
Le
going,
Grand.
Fancy pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
I've got to pay the toll.
Who's gonna make me, Shorty?
That's my
Tough
thought.
guy, huh?
Exactly. But he tips you upside down and he
Help! Please!
empties your pockets into the water.
Scream as loud as you want. There's
He's a
no
bad man.
police on Scab
We're about to make
Island.
some serious mistakes with him.
And who eats the donuts and roughs up the transients?
My thoughts exactly.
I roughs up on these roughing up
Yeah.
on this siren.
Whoa.
Good old Largo.
You're loaded. This is my lucky night.
I'm loaded.
Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Largo Le Grand.
We can't hide from Largo Le Grand. I'm just gonna check something, because it seems like I need to get the subtitles on. That's better. So that you guys can see it if you can't hear it.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
And now I played this game a long time ago. I know most of what needs to be done with it.
Welcome to Woodtip. Oops, I think I broke the sign.
One shovel, what we needed. And we're going to go that way. Back out to the island. Because we want to go to the swamp. The swamp is there. And that's where we're going. We want to get inside that coffin. And we want to row to the right towards the International House of Mojo. It's the Vu Lady from the first game. But she's got fancier digs now. She lives inside a skull. So, in here, we want to look around, because we want that ball of string. We want that ball of string.
I'll just take a little.
We try it again, you know, and then we will get it. Let's look at these jars, see what kind of things she's got here. Cat dewormer, that's not what we want.
Skink toes.
Skink toes.
Golden tongue. The
Sounds
5-day
like-
treatment plan that helps you talk to women.
Sounds like the kind of name you might call somebody. What else have we got?
Eau de Mojo. The mystical aroma of voodoo captured in a delightful potpourri. No
We're
thanks.
looking.
I don't need it. Wart remover.
It's for a very specific thing,
Bat wax.
which is ash to life.
Fruit cocktail. In heavy syrup.
Fruit cocktail is not what we're
Tender
looking
touch
for,
pirate powder. Prevents
nor is
stump chafing
tender
and eye
touch
patch
pirate
rash.
powder.
Tender touch pirate
Oh,
powder.
just looked at the
Prevents
same thing
stump
again.
chafing and eye patch rash. Spider lungs.
We don't want spider lungs, thank you. Another jar there.
Ash to life.
That's what we want.
Uncremating cream.
So we want that.
That's just a display.
But it's just a display model. It's just a display model.
Guybrush 3.
And we're going to talk to her.
It's been a long time since you last came to see me.
About that jar I was looking at.
Yeah.
That's one of my most powerful potions.
Is it?
Brings the dead back to life.
But only if they've been cremated.
I could do lots of cool stuff with that.
Mainly bring the dead back to
Some
life. I mean,
complications.
you can't do lots of
Only
cool
ones on
things with that, you know.
ashes and
The only
resurrections
thing you can do is bring the
temporary.
dead back to life.
You need to bring me a sample of the subject's ashes before I can mix you up a batch.
Boy, voodoo's
But why would-
complicated.
Rules are rules.
Rules indeed are rules, as they say.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Ah, we often forget those who help us most.
We often do, yes.
It was
Certainly
I who
Guybrush
told you
does.
how to do away with LeChuck. I
On a
told you
regular
where to
basis.
Find the voodoo anti-root and how to turn it into the powerful ghost-dissolving potion you needed.
Oh, yeah, now I remember.
A ghost dissolving potion.
How's business?
Very good. Many hexes this week.
She's been hexing
Saved
many people this
many
week.
People from the evil eye. Made
And
many pieces of 8. Although Largo took most.
Ah, we learn about Largo.
Tell me about this large.
Tell me more about him.
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around.
Weak?
Most people
Not
are
physically,
afraid of
but...
him because he was once LeChuck's right-hand man.
Oh, was he?
LeChuck's history. I got rid of him myself.
True evil can never be destroyed completely.
LeChuck's not easy to kill, come on. We know this.
Why don't you just put a curse on Largo?
Exactly.
I've tried. My most powerful magic lies in
Voodoo dolls
But to make an effective
are her
doll,
most powerful
I need
magic.
some items from Largo's person, and no one's brave enough to go get them for me.
Well, I am. Or stupid enough.
What kind of ingredients do you need for the doll?
You know, let's be honest. We're talking about Guybrush, so what I mean
Can we
is,
make one?
Guybrush is stupid enough
maybe?
to do it.
To make it work, you need to bring me some personal artifacts of the victim.
Okay,
One
like
from
what?
each of the
Hair,
4
nails,
basic voodoo groups. Something of the thread,
Clothing,
something of the head,
hair,
something of the body,
photo
and
clippings.
something of the dead.
Hey, that almost rhymes.
For
mm.
the thread, I need a piece
Oh,
of
it's,
Largo's
if I
clothing,
remember
and a lock of
rightly,
hair will do for the
is it
head.
not
Bring
LeChuck's
me a sample
beard or
of fluid
something?
from
He's
his
got
body,
LeChuck's
and from his
beard
dead
alive in
relatives, you
a
must acquire some
container.
remnant of a corpse.
some remnant of
Here,
a
take
corpse,
the
not
shopping list.
specifically.
Thanks.
So there, we've got a shopping list of what we need to make Largo go away, pretty much. So we'll use the coffin, we'll go back to the island, and we will go to the cemetery. And it's not LeChuck's beard, I just remembered. It's actually, we go to the graveyard, and the remains of Largo's relative are buried somewhere there. Good old Guybrush. We want to go to the cemetery. The reason for that is that we'll find one of Largo's relatives buried there at the top of the hill. So we'll go up there to those graves at the top of the hill. There's some interesting headstones as well that we'll maybe take a look at. Some of them are moderately humorous, but let's take a look. If I'm right, it's this one.
Largo Legrand. Hell on sea or sand. The good news is, he's dead. The bad news is, he bred.
That's definitely bad news. Yes. So, what do we want? We want to take this shovel.
Nice.
And we want to dig this grave.
This is creepy feeling.
It certainly is, but we have to do it. And so begins the grave robbing adventures of the mightiest necromancer in all of Monkey Island.
I'd swear on my grandfather's grave, something weird is going on.
It is, you're right. Something very weird is going on. So let's take a look at these tombstones, because some of them are
There once was
quite
a girl named
good.
Carrie who thought that she soon should marry. She went into town and flirted around. She didn't get wed. She got buried.
Yeah. Not very
No man
good.
commanded Jean-Louise, not on land and not on
Jean-Louise?
water. John did whatever he did please, until he kissed the gunner's daughter.
Oops. Silly man.
Here lies Daredevil
Jim McDowell.
Hand of steel, leg of wood. Jim took every risk he could. A
Every
life of
risk he
action,
could.
that was Jim's. Too bad he ran out of limbs.
Too bad. None of those ones are... None of those ones are worth reading. We've got one to look at there. I know that it seems like I'm wasting time, but some of these are moderately funny. That's the grave of the unknown pirate. I
Grave of
believe
the
that
unknown cabin boy.
becomes useful later. But that's the grave of the unknown cabin boy.
Grave of the unknown drunk guy we found face down in his own vomit on the beach.
Should have just left him there.
These spots reserved for our privileged future customers.
There you go. Those are reserved. We've got crosses.
Stands casual crosses.
Yeah,
Graves that don't
just
need to dress
some
up.
casual crosses, as you do.
Here lies Hank Plank.
Hank
Does anybody
Plank.
recognize that name? He didn't have any money on him when he died, and somebody's got to pay for the
Yeah.
funeral. Stan.
Good old Stan. He's moved on to
Here lies Hank Plank.
funerals.
Does anybody recognize
Yeah,
that
we've
name?
already read
He
that.
didn't have any money on him when he died, and somebody's got to pay for the funeral. Stan.
Yeah. Okay. We've got some tombs. We're going to
The
look
Ricketts.
at
No trespassing.
the Ricketts
Stan's Cozy Crypts. A place to spend eternity.
and Stan's
not a
Cozy
fortune.
Crypts, because Stan has branched out. He's no longer selling you mostly
The Quagmires. No trespassing.
used boats. He's now selling... There's a tomb over there, but... Well, let's take a look at that one, because it's the last one.
Warning. Quarantine tomb. Inhabitants died of green tongue fever.
And there's a tomb back there that I didn't look at, actually. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't want to open it, I just want to look at it. This one
The Grouts. No
is the
trespassing.
Tomb of the Grouts. And we're going to walk back to the path. We have to go down to the beach, if I remember rightly, because there's a piece of wood we require. Yeah, I remember a lot of this game, so the chances are we're going to go fairly quickly through it. We want this stick. An important piece that we need. And then we want to go back to town. And we go to the carpenter, I believe, first. So we'll walk in. Is it this one? Is that who it is? Is it Wally, I think, the woodsmith?
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all
it's the
my
right person.
tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night
Something to get
parlor?
rid of Largo.
Like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
I'm getting on it, don't worry.
Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No,
Is
I'm
he
a
a
woodsmith,
chef?
which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
I'm a pirate.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck?
Bet he's
could
never
chuck
heard
wood?
that question before.
Woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
But the question wasn't whether a woodchuck can chuck wood.
But if a
The
woodchuck could
question
chuck,
was
woodchuck
if it
some amount of
could,
wood, what
how
amount
much
would
would it?
woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
Well,
A woodchuck should chuck
We'll
wood,
continue
but
with
could
this
chuck wood
thread.
As long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
I'd like
exactly.
to look around a bit.
Just be quiet,
thing.
Guybrush. So, the woodsmith, I believe... Is it him? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's... I think actually where we want to go is... Is it that one?
What a dinky little door.
Yeah, just go
What
in.
a dinky little door.
Hello.
That's where we want. He's the cartographer. Wally. That's the cartographer.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
I am.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't care.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Not interested.
Hi, I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally. Wally.
He's
B.
Wally.
Reed. At your service.
Well, thanks very much.
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh. Who sent you here? I should warn you.
I came
I'm
myself.
heavily armed.
Nobody sent me. I'm freelance.
You better not try for my files.
What
All
files?
My research on Big Whoop is in there.
Is it? Thank you for telling me.
Can I see your files?
Actually, there's not anything in them.
Also,
I
what?
haven't really
It's
been able
just
to
blank
find out
paper
much
or
hard
something.
information. What do you know about it?
Lots.
I know I'm looking for it, and that's
Yeah.
about it.
You mean
That's
you've
basically
never
the size
heard
of
the
it.
4 men who buried it?
No, you tell me who they are.
No. Tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only
One sec.
4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
He doesn't think it's Inky Island.
Why don't you believe it?
Is it not Dinky
Because
Island?
there's no such island. Anyway,
Ah,
that's
well,
where
there's
they
no such island
supposedly
currently.
found Big Whoop.
But what is
But that could
Big Whoop?
change.
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they
Well.
never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them.
They did.
And they all went their separate ways.
They did.
Where are they now?
Well, I don't even know their names.
That makes it
I'd go
difficult,
look
doesn't
them
it?
up at the Fat City Library, if it weren't for this stupid Largo embargo.
Yeah, Largo's a
Of course,
pain.
It could just be an old
We will get rid
legend,
of Largo.
But if I could just see the map of that island, I bet
At
I
some
could
point.
recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
I have some questions about Scab Island.
So we'll talk to him about Scab
Thinking
Island.
about moving here?
Not if I can help it.
Actually, I'm trying to get off it as soon as possible.
Good luck. With the sailing embargo Largo's imposed on Scab, it's hard to get anywhere.
It is.
Which doesn't help my business,
That's true.
let me tell you.
We need to get rid of him.
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood, shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from Scab because Largo makes them
Yeah.
pay through the nose.
Yeah,
He
tell
takes
me.
all their money and runs
Where's
with
the
it.
governor's mansion?
There is no governor on Scab.
No governor.
This is an anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats, and other criminals.
Sounds
A
amazing.
haven for roughnecks and rebels like me.
Oh, yeah.
The only authority on this island is that bully Largo.
Is it?
I'm looking for some room and board.
Yeah, where do I go for that?
I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip.
Is there?
And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think Largo's booked the whole thing.
Oh,
Thanks for
yeah, he
loading.
has.
Anytime.
Of course, he has.
What exactly do you do here?
What do you do?
I'm a cartographer.
You do open heart surgery? In here?
Yeah, that's...
No.
Totally
I'm
what
the
he said.
Making sort of cartographer.
Oh.
Well, that would be a cardiologist, wouldn't it?
What kind of maps do you make?
Every kind of pirate could need. My eyes have seen
Not
the
a cartographer.
whole world, and there's not a part of it I haven't put down on
And it's nothing to do with Halo either.
Maps are very, very important.
They are. They can be.
Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions.
When you're in the
That's
middle of
what
the sea.
Magellan thought. Sorry, cartographer joke.
Hmm.
You know, I could just sit and talk about maps.
But I'm not
all
going
day.
to, don't worry.
Hey, me too.
Maps. That's interesting. Well, see ya.
Right, I
Okie
need
dokie.
to get a couple of things from here. I need to get a piece of paper. And when he's not looking, I need that monocle. And I've got it.
Where's my monocle? I can't
Well,
see a
don't
thing
know,
without
do
a
I?
Monocle.
See you later. Now we do need to get into this boat, but not in the... Not through the main door. We need to go in through there. Because we need to steal something from the table, and it's this. If I can take this, and then we get straight back out. Go straight back out the window. And there we go. So now... Oh, it's difficult to get out of here. Okay, so we go right to the left now. And there's a couple of things we need to do when we get here. First of all, we need to let that crocodile go.
It's tied to the post.
Not for long. And he's
Hey,
off.
how'd old Pegbiter get loose?
Well, he ran away,
I'd better
didn't he?
go catch him before he catches somebody else.
Right. Now that we've got rid of that, I'm gonna
Cheese squigglies. One of my
need to take
favorites.
some cheese squigglies from the bowl. We need to get those because, well, we just do. We're gonna go into Largo's room. It's this door. I know it is already. What we want is to steal that. I'm just going to get really annoyed if this happens again. Right, we need that wig. And we need to go out. That gives us something from his head. That's 2 of the 4 items that we need to make the voodoo doll. And now we're going to go up. If I could just get up here, that would be great. Now we need to go up. There's like a... Up there, there's some pirates sitting on a wall, and there's like a laundrette up here too. We want to talk to the gentlemen of low moral fibre, better known as pirates. In fact, no, wait a minute. We want to get that rat. Basically, I need to catch that rat. Now, there is an easy way to do it, which is this. We take this stick, And we use it with this box.
That doesn't seem to work.
Oh no, we don't. Hang on.
Nice.
Is it, I need to use the cheese squigglies first?
The box is closed.
Well, yeah, but just give me a minute. Okay. So now,
Nice.
we use that with
That
the
doesn't
box.
seem to work.
I'm sure that's what we're supposed to do.
It won't fit in my pocket.
And we can't pick up the box. We've got to catch this rat. Now, I'm sure the way you do it is that you put the stick on the box and then you put the cheese squigglies inside, and when the rat goes for the M, you take the stick away, basically. I'm just going to make sure. Oh, I get it. I know what I've done wrong. I need to open the box. Then I need to use the stick with the open box. And then I want to use the squigglies with the open box. Oh, hang on. I think I've done something wrong. No, that's wrong. Because I need to do this first.
Doesn't seem to work.
The string with the stick. We use the squigglies with the
Nice.
with the box. We have to walk off the screen. And then we have to walk back on.
Nice.
And then we need to take that string as quick as we can. And we've trapped a rat. Which is what we needed to do. So we're going to open up the box. And we're going to take the rat, which is now scared for its life. That's unfortunate, and I do apologise. Now we're going to go to the bar. So instead of going in the window at the side into the kitchen that we went to last time, we go here instead. There's a reason for this. We ask for drinks. Well, you'll see.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Grog, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
If I wanted a Shirley Temple, that's what I'd have asked for.
Ah, that's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog.
Oh yeah, near
Doesn't have
grog,
any
that's what we want.
alcohol in it, but it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting
Excuse
as that
me,
stuff
I'm a
grown-ups
pirate captain, I'll
Right on.
have you know.
Oh, wait. What am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Oh, did you?
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
I must have left my ID in my
Yeah,
other pants.
left my ID in my other
You'll
pants,
have
as
to
you
do
know.
better than that. No ID, no service. It's the law. And let's just say I want to keep on the good side of it.
Why, it's just
Why?
Because
Largo.
the law around here isn't the law at all.
Yeah, you're right.
Largo.
The
You
law
know, I
around
can
here is
make
a
any drink
horrible
there
person.
is. Make anything you could name. But I can't make the one thing that could really do this island
What,
some
you can't
good.
make Largo
What's
go
that?
away?
A voodoo doll of
Oh, shh.
Largo
Here he
LeGrand.
comes. Quiet.
You there. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Give me
keep
my
it down.
usual and put it in a real glass.
Okay, there you go. Now, you see? That's something we needed.
Walk
Something
over
of the body.
door, you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose.
And that's what we
all I
needed a piece of
have.
paper for.
Well, you better have more tomorrow. Or we might have to move this stump to a new location.
Well, like the bottom of the sea, yeah?
The bottom of the ocean.
Because he's a horrible man, so the bottom of the ocean is what he thinks is funny.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
He did. Because he doesn't have any choice in the matter. Now, we use this paper. No.
Largo's been here.
There we go, we've got some spit. One sec. Okay, we got his spit off the wall. Now we need to go back upstairs. There's a bowl of soup. Vichyssoise. That we want to put a rat into. Yeah, this rat isn't even much fun, I'm afraid. But basically the chef has to get fired. If I remember rightly. Sounds very nasty and I'm sorry, but...
Good thing this is a cold soup.
We put the rat in the vichyssoise. And then we have to get into the bar. We go back to the bar.
And there's no glass in the window.
And we order some soup. And when we do that, they'll find the rat.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy?
Hey, how's the stew tonight?
How's the stew?
You? Oh, gosh. We only serve gourmet chilled soups here.
Gazpacho.
In fact, our new cook has been working all day on a very special vichyssoise.
Special
Let me go see
vichyssoise.
how he's doing.
Here we go.
How's the vichyssoise, Bernard?
Excellent, sir. Won't you have a taste?
I think I will. Oh my God! What kind of invented recipe book are you using?
The kind that calls for rats.
You're fired.
But, sir...
Out! Get
Get
out of
out.
my sight!
Go on.
This is the most disgusting, filthy mess I've ever seen in my life.
It's a disgusting
Look
and
at all
filthy
the
mess.
hair. And what's this stuff? How am I ever gonna get rid of this junk?
I don't know. You decide.
Well, here's your soap.
I'm really not that hungry anymore.
Dang. Hey, can you cook?
A little.
How'd you like a career in the fast-paced world of pub food cuisine?
Pub
Are you
food
saying there's
cuisine.
opening in the kitchen?
Yeah, you interested?
Yeah, there's a door just there.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Great.
We'll
I'm
accept the
sure.
job because then we can
Here's
come
a
in and out
week's
of there
worth of
without any
wages.
trouble.
Now go strap on that apron and get to work.
Okie dokie.
And all we're going to do is we're going to jump straight out the window. But now we can come in and out of there whenever we want, basically. As long as we remember to go through the window. We've got to go back to the swamp now. We need some swamp mud. I'm just trying to think. Yeah. We go to the swamp. No, hang on. No, that's not right. I don't think that's right. We should have... We need to get mud, but I need something to hold it in, if I remember rightly. We need a bucket to do that. I'm trying to think if I've missed a bucket anywhere. Or was it there? Oh yeah, I remember. I remember where we get the bucket from. The gentleman of low moral fibre. Pirates to you and me. I have to admit the controls on this version of the game are a little bit frustrating. But yeah, we need that bucket. I'd forgotten that. We need this bucket.
Leave that alone.
Do you think you could let me have this bucket?
No.
Please.
No.
Pretty please?
No.
Pretty please?
We need this bucket.
No.
I'm trying to think how we get it though. 'Cause I think we have to... Just trying to think. We do need this bucket.
No, I didn't want that old bucket anyway.
So we'll talk to these guys.
Excuse me?
They wake up quite easily.
What is it?
Long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see, guys.
Do we know you?
No.
I'm Guybrush, the man who rid the world of LeChuck.
Sure you are.
No, really.
Why did you wake
Yeah.
us up, Gorbush?
Because I just did.
What happened to your leg?
If that's alright.
Happened during a performance.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see,
You
after
perform.
our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby
Of course
Fat
you do.
Island.
Yeah, we need this. We need this
Sacking
bucket.
lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Then what happened?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we
Yeah.
sold him the business.
What did you do with the money?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled
Oh, a glass bottom boat
We wanted to take passengers on
comes into the
sightseeing
story
trips.
later on.
and search for a place called Drinky Island in our
Drinky
spare
Island's
time.
another name
Boy,
for it.
did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had
Yeah,
inside
Big Whoop.
information that Drinky was in fact
Sounds like I'm
the
being rude,
resting
doesn't it?
place of
But
the
Big Whoop's the
legendary
treasure.
treasure of Big.
We need that bucket.
Big whoop. Did you find anything?
Yeah, let's not get too deep into it. We don't want to.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Yeah.
The salesman didn't have any glass for the
Yeah.
bottom, so
Guess
we
who
got
that
a little
was?
Escaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water fast.
We
I think
ended
they'd have
up
noticed pretty
stranded
quick,
on a
wouldn't you?
tiny desert island.
How did you get that far?
When did we get to the performing part?
Yeah,
We met a
eventually.
philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed
What do you
our
think it
lives.
was?
That you should bore passersby to tears with long stories?
That's exactly what he
He
told
told
them.
us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players.
And so you decided
became
that that meant
performance
that you had to become
When he
performance
lost the
artists,
leg,
of course.
Frank was brilliantly
'Cause that's-
showing the
that's, you know, sensible.
inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential.
Get you.
This leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the Woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our
Thing.
anticipation.
If I polish up his thing, I believe.
It's just a bucket.
Hey, leave that alone.
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Yeah,
Well,
No.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess
exactly.
not.
I'll be having it then. Screw you. Yeah, eventually we have to do that with the wooden leg, but for now, because we'll need their assistance at some point in the not too distant future. Now we're doing what I was supposed to do before. We're going to the swamp. I knew I had to do something. I couldn't remember what exactly it was, but now I do. Okay. Oh no! For goodness sake. One downside of these things, you've got to be very careful. So yeah, we want to use the bucket with the swamp,
Whole bucket of mud.
get a
And
bucket
it's
full of
mine.
mud,
All mine.
and then we go back to town. We need the mud for our next step in the attempt to get rid of Largo Legrand. It's actually quite clever. Basically, we need to get some of his clothing. In order to do that, some of his clothing needs to get dirty. When it gets dirty, it goes up to that laundry place up there. And we're okay because nobody's here. Because he's off trying to find Pegbiter, the little crocodile guy.
Nice.
Yeah, the controls. This situation's going to annoy me. Right, so I need to first of all close that door.
It doesn't seem to stay closed.
Then we want to put the bucket of mud above the door.
I think I
Then
hear
we'll-
Largo coming.
Then we hide behind the screen.
Hey, what
And he gets a
the
bucket of mud
hell?
on his head,
What's
and the
going
rest is
on?
history.
Whoever did this is gonna pay. I can't get this thing off my
Yeah.
head. I
So
get
now-
this thing off my head,
Yeah.
somebody's gonna be real sorry.
Now we have to follow him up to the to laundry.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. You looked pretty steamed.
He's not going to know it was me, is he? Because we want to listen to what he has to say to the laundry person. So we're going to go up there.
Nice.
You're making me mad.
And there he is having a
Marty.
chat with Marty.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Look,
What, you're making me
I
mad,
want
Marty?
it free, and I want it tonight.
Party tonight?
Free and tonight.
Sure, I'll come.
I'm talking about getting my laundry.
He's not
Don't
listening,
worry
is
about
he?
me. I've been dry for 3 years.
I said I need it back tonight.
What? Yeah, we'll stay out all night.
This is useless. You tell them I'll be back to pick it up, or else.
Yeah, whatever. Largo, screw you. So now we go back to Largo's room, and there'll be a ticket there that'll allow us to collect his laundry. And when we collect his laundry, we get the last of the 4 items we need to make the voodoo doll. The ticket for that is hanging on the back of the... I'm going to do that every time. Right, there we go. We want to close the door. And there on the back of the door is a ticket for his laundry. We take that, we open the door, and we go and get his shirt. It's really as simple as that. You know, for somebody who's ruling this town by fear, he's not the cleverest person around. He's not the sharpest knife in the drawer,
Nice.
as they might say. So, we want to take that laundry claim ticket and give it to him.
I'll see what we have ready for Mr. Legrand.
Yeah, please do.
I know it's here somewhere. I saw it a while ago. Oh, where was it? Ah, here it comes.
Yeah, wait till you see what he's got. It's a frilly bra. Is that really? No, we don't need to
I
talk to
can't
him.
reach it.
It's Largo's pearly white bra. Yeah, I know. Don't ask me. I'm just doing what it says. I'm just doing what I have to do. He gets a bra. Well, you know, to each their own. So back to the swamp we go. Back to the voodoo lady. Reminds me of, was that not a character in, The League of Gentlemen? I don't know if anyone remembers that show. Who's like a musician, but now he worked as a cleaner at a record label or whatever. And, he had a song called Voodoo Lady. So up we go, we're going to go speak to her, we'll get the voodoo doll, and we'll be good. At least I think we will.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood.
I am.
About that jar I was looking at?
I can't make you any of
No.
that potion without some ash from the subject's remains.
We didn't, that's the wrong option I chose.
About that voodoo doll?
Have you brought me the ingredients?
I have his toupee.
Yep,
Not quite a part of his head.
but it will have
Maybe I can
Yeah,
get some scalp
exactly.
fragments from
scalp. That's what we want.
it. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
Yeah. I
had
have
some
a
of the
spit.
Excellent. You may keep the paper. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
Yeah, I've brought you all of them.
I
Just
have
give me
the
a
bone
moment.
of his grandfather.
He boned his I mean,
Perfect.
sorry. No, he didn't.
Do you have the final ingredient?
No, I've come all this way and I've
I
forgotten
have
it.
this pearly
I
white
do have this
bra.
pearly white bra.
Yes, that will work.
So she knew that Largo wears a bra.
Last, Now I can make a voodoo doll to be reckoned with. Let me get my juju bag. And now for the ingredients.
Now this is going to be this is quite
A
fun.
Dandruff flake from Largo's head. A single piece of Largo's thread.
Yep.
A drop
Got
of
it.
fluid from his body.
Mm-hmm.
A single chip off the bone of the dead. And
Yes.
finally,
Indeed.
some miscellaneous voodoo herbs and seasonings, including monosodium glutamate.
Because why wouldn't it have that?
This ought
Can't
to
do anything without a little bit of MSG.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we assassinate?
Largo. Largo.
Largo. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Largo.
Hey, that looks just like him. Thanks,
Does,
Voodoo Lady.
does it?
One more
Does
thing.
it?
Some of the ingredients were not the optimum specimens.
Okay, so what's that gonna do?
It will have a limited range.
So I need to be right in front of him. I
Have
get
to
you.
be Close to Largo.
Oh, that's good.
Very
I can do that.
close.
I could be in the same room as him. Is that close enough? So it doesn't look anything like Largo, but we'll remember that Guybrush is a very simple man with a simple mind. Perhaps. We'll see about that. Yeah, so we've got a few games, obviously, as I say, we're going to be playing over the next little while, but just now there are no massive kind of new releases that we're too worried about, so I'm going to play a few other games that I've been meaning to get round to. Tomorrow we'll be back with more Alan. I don't know how long's left of that game. Not too sure about it, because I've noticed it's starting to become a little bit too religiously motivated for my liking. I'm still going to play it, even if I don't agree with the ideas in it. I still think it's quite a nice game. And I want to find out what the outcome of the story is.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
What I'm doing in there...
I ought to beat you up for coming in here. Every time I turn around, you're there. Didn't I kick
One
you
moment.
out of here before? Get away from me!
Yikes.
What are you doing? Okay, I need to... Oh yeah, I need to go back in. What are you doing? Get back inside that room. The controls are annoying. Oh, and that's just
I ought
annoying.
to beat you up for coming in here. You're invading my privacy.
But I'm doing this
Take that, you stumpy little dim-witted toad.
because I want you to go away.
Who do you think you are?
I'm
I'm
Guybrush
Guybrush.
Threepwood, and I'm Mighty Mighty
You don't
Pirate.
recognize me. Why, I carry this.
I'm gonna tear you limb from limb.
No, you're not.
How are you doing that?
Largo
Voodoo.
the Grand, you are a no-good, vicious two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island.
Ha! I already spent all your money.
Oh well, I'll just...
Well, I command you to leave this island.
Just you try and make...
I will make you.
No!
I will make you. The trouble is,
Fancy
things
me
do
to
get...
mess with the slayer of the ghost pirate LeChuck?
What's that? You
Yeah.
killed LeChuck?
As a matter of
did.
fact,
I did.
Quite an interesting story, actually.
The fortune teller said she did in LeChuck.
She helped.
She did she?
I mean, she did help.
She have one of these?
Is that...
Yes, LeChuck's beard. Still alive and
wait.
wriggling.
Let me
Guybrush,
see that.
you're an idiot.
Boy, it is alive.
He just
We've
stuck it
been
in his
looking for a living
pants.
piece of LeChuck for years.
He stuck it
Now
in
we
his
can bring it back
pants.
to life. Look out, world!
Uh-oh.
The most fearsome pirate
See,
of all
Guybrush,
time
that's
will
why you
soon
don't-
sail the seas again.
Don't show people things like that.
Whoops.
Yep. My thoughts exactly.
I'm afraid it's true, Guybrush. If they have any animated tissue, they can reanimate his whole body.
But I blew his body into a zillion gooey pieces.
Not his body, Guybrush. You destroyed his spirit form.
Yeah, it wasn't
body
his
was safely
physical
buried
body.
far away.
But by now,
'Cause he was a
it must
ghost.
be-
Rotten, partially decomposed. Yes.
But they don't
And I
care.
don't think that's going to make him any more pleasant to deal with.
He's gonna be
Yeah.
the
Excuse me.
Yes,
He's gonna try to kill me.
undoubtedly.
What can I do?
What can I do?
You're
I need to stop
already
him.
doing all that you can.
What's that?
Just standing here.
For Big Whoop.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I was doing that, wasn't I?
Yeah, I think I've found
Isn't
something more
just a treasure. It
better to
contains
be
the secret
searching for now,
to
though.
another world.
You know, I feel
Find
like I
that
have to.
world, and you'll be able to escape LeChuck forever.
But I know
I have
so
to be able
little
to
about
take
Big
out
Whoop.
old LeChuck.
Take this book.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. And where'd you get
That's the
that?
book we wanted.
Checked it out at the Fat City Library. I foresaw your need.
Gee,
Oh.
thanks.
I used your name when I checked it out, so be sure and return it when you're through reading.
Yeah, what kind
The
of fines
fines
am I
in
likely to be
Fat City are
facing?
Pretty steep.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah, exactly. Gee, thanks is exactly my thought as well. So yeah, we need to go up to the peninsula and we need to give the monocle over to somebody. Which is easy enough. And then we're going to travel to another island. Because that was all Guybrush was doing here. He was just getting ready to travel to the next island. To Fat Island. Where we can return that library book so we don't get fined. So we need to go out to the peninsula right down there. Can't get there any faster, we just have to let Guybrush walk there. As you see him walk across the map. So, we're going to go to this houseboat. We're going to speak to the captain of the houseboat. Yeah, I know. And we're going to... It takes a long time to walk there. So this is the thing.
I love a house with that nautical look.
Good. Right, so... Captain Dread. If we talk to Captain Dread...
Hello, man. My name's Captain Dread. What can I do for ya?
I need to charter
I need
a
to
ship.
charter a ship,
I
is
can't
what I
charter
need
you
to
my
do.
ship because a while ago I lost my lucky sailing necklace. I call
That's
it
something.
my eye that has seen the world. I can't sail without it. No way, man.
Yeah, so he's not going to sail without it.
Tell me more about that necklace thingy you lost.
Yeah.
Happened some time ago. My navigator and I set sail for this legendary
What's it
island.
called in his
When
mind?
we arrived, we were
Oh, he's
taken
not told
prisoner
us.
by cannibals.
Yeah, I
escaped,
recognise
man.
that.
But my navigator was not so lucky. All I
All you
found
had to
of
do
him
was tell
all
them
his
about a
eyeballs.
three-headed monkey and they'd have let you
And
go.
I kept it as a good luck charm.
Gee, I think I've met your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Unlikely.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
Yeah, go back inside. Don't walk all that way back. Oh, that's so annoying. But why did he...
I love a house with that nautical look.
Guybrush can be quite annoying at times. Anyway, this is the closest thing to his
Do you like my
necklace.
monocle?
Thanks, man. This'll do just fine for me lucky sailing necklace.
Yeah, it was so lucky
What can I do
that
for
anything else could take its place.
I need to charter a ship.
Yeah.
You're in luck, my friend. Rumor has it that Largo's been
He
running the
has.
island. So I'm now free to sail
And it was
again.
me that did it.
Only problem is that you don't look like the type that has 20 pieces of eight.
Actually, I do have that much.
Yeah.
Well, man, consider me ship chartered.
Great. Where's your ship?
You're standing in it, man.
Obviously, I
Yikes.
mean. So yeah, at this point we're looking for 4 map pieces to find Big Whoop. The big treasure.
Deep in the Caribbean, hidden
Meanwhile-
by an endless storm, lies LeChuck's fortress.
We reach LeChuck's fortress. Where a crazy looking guy
So, when are we gonna resurrect
with a giant
you,
head mask.
bloated fool? Oops.
I'll ignore that.
They already
comment
have.
This one time, Largo. Only because they tell me you found Guybrush Threepwood.
Threepwood.
Threepwood. And I found him
He's
on
correcting
Scab
people.
Island.
Very good. No one gets the upper hand on LeChuck without getting what he deserves. I want Guybrush brought to me, and I want him brought alive.
Bring him
I
alive,
am entrusting
or
this
don't bring him
to
at all.
you. Do not fail me.
Never, your voodoo lordship.
Bad news, mate. I'm not going to be there when you get back.
Wood is finished. I need you to start building me a very special doll.
With pleasure.
He's going to build a voodoo doll of his own. You are. But first, we're going to take some pirate chow.
Welcome to the Jolly Rasta. Where do you want
Thanks.
to
I want to go
I don't know. What are my
to
choices?
Fat Island, but
go?
I have to ask him.
To 3 islands, man.
3 islands.
What are they?
There's where we just came from, Scab Island.
Oh, I'm not going back there.
Island where pirates are free to be pirates.
Uh-huh.
Then there's Booty Island, the festive French Mardi Gras
Excuse me.
party all the time island.
We're not going
run by
there.
One of the most respected and loved governors around, Governor Elaine Mad.
Oh, there she is.
Elaine?
And last, there is Fat Island, a fascist
Not gonna meet Elaine
dictatorship
yet.
run by an over-bloated pig named Governor Fat. Here, take
That's
this
where we want to go
easy-to-read
then.
reference map, courtesy of Dread Tours.
Thank
can
you.
Use it to show me where you want to go.
I want to go to Fat Island. So go there. It would help. It would be really great if you could go there in a straight line. But if you have to go all over the world, I thought you knew the way. I thought you knew the way. And he does in a roundabout sort of way, because he will get there eventually. He just has to circle round on himself first. Are we ever going to get there? You should be able to see it now. Come on. There we are. Scab Island. Sorry, Fat Island. And there's not an awful lot we can do here right now, because what happens is he sees that poster.
Excuse me, sir.
He sees me.
Yes?
Aren't
And
you
I go to
Guybrush
jail.
Threepwood?
No, my name is Smith. You must have me confused with someone else.
I noticed the
Smith,
poster.
eh? That's an unusual name.
Is it?
Perhaps you have some identification?
Yeah. Why, yes, I. Good heavens, my wallet's been stolen.
Been stolen.
Of course it has, sir.
It has.
You better come with me. Governor Fat would like a word with you.
Would he?
I'm really very busy. Could we do this another time? Coming.
Okay, I guess not. I guess not. That's Governor Fat.
Mister.
Yeah. They weren't joking.
Excuse me.
It's Mr. Creosote from
Well, Mr. Threepwood, I can't
The Meaning of
tell you
Life.
how pleased I am to have you here.
Would
as
you like a
my
wafer
guest.
thin mint? It is only a wafer thin.
Oh? Why is that?
I thought we might talk about a few things.
Such as how much it must cost to keep you in food?
Yeah.
Be careful upon whose toes you tread.
Yeah, I'm not
Mr. Threepwood.
bothered about you. You don't think you'd even feel someone standing on your toes.
At least I can see your toes.
Yeah.
Why, you. Excuse
I don't
me.
care. You're a horrible man.
Let's get down to why you're here.
Yeah,
shall
the
we?
sooner the
I
better. You got
can
flies
see
buzzing around your head, and you're a
the
disgusting
ghost
human being.
pirate LeChuck.
Uh-huh.
LeChuck's dead. I killed him.
Perhaps you didn't kill him.
You didn't kill him dead
so
enough.
thoroughly As you imagined. He looked
didn't
perfectly
kill him dead
healthy
enough.
The last time I saw him.
No, he didn't.
Last time you
He
saw
looked
him.
green.
Oh no. LeChuck's back.
I beg your pardon. Did you say something?
Oh, not much.
I took care of LeChuck once, I can do it again.
Yeah.
You'll get your chance. You see, he's put a sizable bounty on your head.
Oh, shut up, you horrible
A bounty
man.
I intend to collect.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that bounty would buy a lot of bacon grease and pure fat, huh?
We're gonna be cheeky and...
You can figure it out while you wait in jail.
Because the guy's
for
horrible
LeChuck
and
to pick
I'm not
you up.
gonna be polite and
Take
friendly
him
to him.
away.
Yes, sir.
He'll take me
Governor
away.
Fat. Come on, you little
He's gonna
weasel.
lock me in jail. Pretty easy to get out, though.
I'll be back.
Come on.
I'll be back.
Don't try to escape or anything. Walt will chew
Oh
your
no, I would
guts.
never. I would never.
Okay, Walt. I'll be back to relieve you at 11.
Yeah, the dog's not going to stop me. Dogs can't stop me. What we need though is we need to pick up this mattress and pick up that stick, and to use that stick on the bone.
Watch me flip it right into my pocket. They don't call me the Bone Master for nothing.
They don't call him the Bone Master for nothing. They don't call him the Bone Master at all. Okay, but the bone's what we needed. We give the bone to the
Here,
dog.
doggy doggy. Here, boy.
And we take those keys. Because we've gotten rid of our so-called guard. And then we use the keys on the door. And out we go. But first, we take the gorilla envelope. We take the manila envelope. We take a look at these and we...
There's a banana in here and an organ.
Banana and an organ.
Hey,
Because that's a gorilla envelope. And that's all my equipment back. So now, we leave. By this door. Okay. I could do something to that poster, that'd be helpful.
It's stuck to the wall.
But we can't. Anyway, we need to go speak to a fisherman who's over here.
Where you want to go? We can't
No.
go there, man. That's the Forbidden Triangle.
It's Fat Island I want to go to. I was in the wrong place. I need to go to that fisherman over on the end of the pier. And we're not particularly fast about. He looks happy, doesn't he?
Caught anything yet?
Are you kidding?
Let's have a chat.
I reached my limit hours ago.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty fisherman.
Yeah.
Oh, you are you?
Yes. I most certainly am.
I'm the best fisherman in these isles.
Oh, I beg to differ with you. I'm the best fisherman in these isles.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
You? Why, you couldn't catch fish at a restaurant.
Bigly. I mean,
Pike
sorry.
I
no.
catch make Pike's Peak look like
I'm not
an
going to go any
anthill.
further into that joke.
That's why I'm known as the Blowfish.
The blow hard, more like. Ha ha.
Hard.
That's what we want
Listen,
to hear.
big for brains. I'm the best around, and that is that.
No, you're not. Hmm. That one just sounds terrible. Not if your line is as weak as your lines.
Not if your hooks are as dull as your wit.
We'll go for that one.
Perhaps you'd like to make a small wager, Mr. Fisherman?
Maybe.
What sort of wager were you thinking
You
of?
tell me what kind of wager you're
If you
talking
catch
about.
a bigger fish than I can, I'll give you my prize-winning fishing pole.
Sounds good.
Sounds fair.
If I catch a bigger fish than you, you have to eat it raw.
What, your fishing rod?
Ooh, you mean on rice with a little wasabi and soy sauce?
Yeah,
No,
sushi.
plain cold and with the head still on it. What do you say?
I say I'm going to go and chop down the tallest tree in the forest with a herring.
All right.
That's a bet.
Great. I am really looking forward to making you eat my catch. What with all the
So,
sewage
was that a
from Governor
euphemism?
Pat's mansion,
Is that
fish are
a
pretty
euphemism?
gross. I never eat mine. Just sell them to restaurants.
Oh, you could have told me
Good
that
fishing,
before you.
buddy.
Yeah, screw you. Screw you, pal. We're going to the library. Because we have to go to the library. So yeah, first things first, we need to open this lighthouse.
There's a model lighthouse lens inside.
And we want... Yeah, you shush. You shush. We'll have your lens then while you're being horrible. Right, so now we need a library card. Although...
Excuse me.
This is a library.
You're louder than me!
Now, what is it?
I'm looking for a book.
Do you have a library card?
Do you have a flag?
No. How do I get one?
I'll need some personal information.
Okay.
Name?
Herman Toothrot.
Address?
Up here... no.
1060 West
That'll
Addison.
do.
Age?
Uh, 21.
Occupation?
21.
Consultant.
Vices?
Nose picking.
Nose picking.
I see. All right. Your library card will be mailed to the address you gave.
Wait, what? Hang on.
In the meantime, take this temporary
Yeah, okay.
card.
That's fine.
You may check books out of the
Because I don't think he's ever going to
but
be...
only 4 at a time.
That's about as many titles as I can remember anyhow.
What book are you looking for?
Oh, I don't know. What have you got?
You expect me to name every
Yes, please.
book in the
Go on, do it.
library?
It's like when you're a retail job or anything like that, you know, and somebody comes... I remember I worked a while back in a cinema, and you'd get people phoning up saying, oh, what are all the films that are on and all the times that they're on? It's like, go away. You know? Go away. I know which books I need, so... let's have a look here. Cannibalism. Cheese. Circuses. Cooking. That's not what we want. I think it's on the last one, actually. We want one about disasters. Great Shipwrecks of Our Century is, I believe...
Great Shipwrecks of Our Century.
I want that one.
I'll have to remember that.
Now we want to
I think I'll try a different drawer.
go to R. And in R, we're looking for recipes.
I think I'll try a different drawer.
Oh, no. Hang on. Excuse me. Oh, for goodness sake. Right. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. There must be a lot of R's in here, eh? And they're all about romance. Referential obscurantism. See groupings. Voodoo references, we want the Joy of Hex.
I think I'll try a different drawer.
I think we also want... Can we get anything about fishing? Food also. Food. 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 Fishing. The Big Book of Fish. Oh, do you know what? Did I actually...
Big Book of Fish. I'll have to remember that.
I'm just trying to remember. Did I actually
I
get
think I'll try a
that
different drawer.
book? I'm going to go back down there because I've got a feeling...
The Joy of Hex. I'll have to remember that.
Okay. Now we're going
I've had it with
to
this
go to the
card for a while.
librarian and we're going to get those 3 books that we were looking at. So, talk to the librarian again.
Pardon me, miss.
What do you want this time?
I want some books, actually.
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
The one about how you're weird.
Do you have Great Shipwrecks of Our Century?
Yeah. I love this. Slides around on her chair. Comes back with the right book. There's 2 more books I want, if you don't mind.
Okay, here you go. Anything
Thanks.
else?
Well, I also want
Could you
the
find
Joy
the
of
Joy of
Hex.
Hex?
Up we go, down we come.
Okay. Okay.
Joy of Hex.
Here you go.
One
Anything
more.
else?
Yeah, I'd like the
have
Big Book of Fish, if you don't mind.
Okay, here you go. That's your limit. You'll have to give some books back before you can check out any more.
Okay, well... That's good. See you there. That's all we need to do right now. I don't... Oh... This is an issue with the special edition games, which is that you're supposed to control it with an analog stick, which just isn't the same as a mouse, as we all know. It isn't quite the same. Okay, so we're going inside Mr. Governor's house. And we're going to go up the stairs. We're going to be accused of being Guybrush Threepwood, as we know. That's who we are, but I want to go up the stairs.
Hold it! You can't go up there.
I can't. Why not?
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in jail?
You must be confusing me with my
Yeah,
cousin.
you're confusing me with my cousin.
Oh, I see. The resemblance is uncanny.
It is. It absolutely is.
Can I go upstairs?
I'm sorry, but the governor doesn't want to be disturbed while he's eating.
That's all the time.
I think there's a fire in the kitchen.
Really? I'd better check it out.
Yeah, you better. Get going. Too easy. Too easy, my friend. Okay. Basically what we want to do is we need to switch that book with the pirate quotations. Which, with the third book we got, which was the Big Book of Fish. Switch them over. He's just balancing the books a little bit by making sure that they're about the same weight. And he's off. Now we can get out of here. We want to go back to the Fisherman's Wharf. No, not San Francisco. The Fisherman's Wharf on Fat Island. When, well, come on, Guybrush. There we go. Back we go to the town, to the wharf, and we want to go into the little alleyway that was near where we went last time. Oh, come on. Yeah, see, that gets quite annoying after a while. But when you go into this alleyway where we're going to find some people getting involved in some gambling. Wait, which alley am I going into? No, I think we go into that alley first, actually. That's where the thing is, and then we have to go in the other alley.
Okay, here we go.
We need to follow this weird gnome-looking guy. Because he's a cheater. Is it ever going to stop? Maybe soon.
31 red. All right. You're a winner,
Okay.
sir. Which prize would you like?
What you got left?
We have money, an invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party, and a 3-day vacation on fabulous Hook Island.
I'd
Okay.
like the money.
The money it is.
Money, money, money. It's almost like a money laundering scheme.
All All you have to do is watch the wheel
So we're gonna
go
follow him.
round.
No, the library. God damn it. See this? This is actually really frustrating. I probably have to do the whole thing all over again now. And I don't know that I can actually...
I'll knock.
What do you want, kid?
Oops.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I need to watch him do that again, because I got stuck walking into the damn library, because the controls for walking around in this game are atrocious. I need to go all the way back down, back into that alley,
No more bets? Okay,
and watch him
here
again,
we go.
and make sure to follow him this time without going into the library. It's quite annoying. It's quite annoying. Because we need to... What it is we need to hear him talking to the guy at the door.
11 red. All right. You win again. Today
Yeah,
is your
wins
lucky
again.
day, all right. Would you like money
I'll have the money.
again?
Yeah.
Right, now he's off. Now we need to follow him again.
Place your bets, please.
And this time we need to stay away from the... There we go. Stay away from the museum. There he goes. Now we just wait.
Give me the next number.
First, give me the password. If this is 2, what's this?
1.
Right. The winning number will be 11 black.
Thanks.
Okay.
What
There
do
we
you
go.
want, kid?
What's the next
winning
number?
gonna be?
First, give me the password. You have to get it right 3 times.
3 times.
If this is 1, what's this?
Oh, it was 5 and then... I don't really... What's the number thing is...
5.
Okay, that's 1 right. 2
Yeah.
more. If this is 5, what's this?
Oh, that is...
1.
No, it's 4. Okay, we'll start over.
Great.
Watch again. If this is 4,
Uh-huh.
what's this?
5.
5?
No, it's 1.
I don't get it.
Watch again. If this is 1, what's this?
I don't get it.
5.
No, it's 2. Watch again. If this is 2, what's this?
3.
Okay, that's 1 right.
I get it now.
2
I
more.
get it now. I get
If
it now.
this is 3,
4,
what's this?
5.
5.
No, it's 4. Okay, we'll start over.
Yeah, start over again.
Watch again.
Okay.
If this is 4,
That's 2.
what's this?
That's what?
2.
Don't understand.
No, it's 1. Watch again.
Oh, I
If
don't
this is
understand.
1, what's this?
3.
No, it's 2.
2.
Watch
What?
again.
What?
If this is 2, what's this?
5.
No, it's 4. Watch again. If this is 4, what's this?
It's a stupid password system.
So you're a little smart mouth, huh?
Yeah, because the
Now we'll
password's
forget it.
ridiculous.
What do you want, kid?
What's the next winning number gonna be?
First, give me the password. You have to get it right 3 times. If this is 1, what's this?
5.
No, it's 2. Watch again. If this is 2, what's
5.
this?
3.
5.
Okay, that's 1 right.
Okay.
2
I thought I
more.
got it, but now
If
I'm not
this
so
is
sure.
5,
3.
what's this?
1.
No.
And I'm back to the beginning again.
Okay, we'll start over.
I don't.
Watch again. If this is 3, what's this?
5.
No, it's 4.
I can't
Watch
remember
again.
this.
If this is 4, what's this?
That's really annoying. I'm gonna try and. I need to remember what that password system is. Because this is quite an annoying one.
1.
1.
Okay, that's 1 right. 2 more. If this is 1, what's this?
Oh wait, I get it.
No, it's 3. Okay.
I remember what
we'll
we're doing.
Start over. Watch again. If this is 3, what's this?
I remember now.
5.
Okay, that's 1 right.
I remember now.
2 more. If this is 5, what's this?
It's whatever the first hand
That's
symbol
2.
was.
1 more.
Now
If
I
this is
remember.
1, what's this?
I missed what that was though.
1.
No.
And start again because I was looking the wrong way. I need to pay
Okay,
attention to the
We'll
screen.
start over. Watch again.
Right.
If this is 3,
So that's what, 4?
what's this?
4.
Okay, that's 1 right.
Yeah.
2 more. If this is 4,
That's 5.
what's this?
So that's 5.
5.
That's 2. 1 more.
And one more.
If this is 5,
That's
what's
3.
this?
3.
Okay, you must be a member of
There
the
we go.
Gamblers Club. But I don't recognize you.
Oh.
No, I was transferred here today. New orders.
What?
Sorry. I had a flashback there. What I meant was that I just joined today.
Oh,
Silly Guybrush.
okay. The winning number will be 24 black.
Let's do it. Let's go and win ourselves some money. We're going to do it until we clean them out.
No more bets? Okay, here we go.
Excuse me, I'll put a bet on. Oh no, because he'll get his number. It's fine. I don't remember what the number was. Oh, I forgot. 21 black, did he say?
All right! You win again! Today is your lucky day, all right. Would you like money again?
Okay, talk to this guy.
Place your bets, please.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'd like to place a bet.
Betting costs money, kid. 1 piece
Yeah.
of 8 for 1 game.
Oh, yeah. Here.
Okay,
There you go.
kid. Which number you want?
I've forgotten what it was.
I'd like 24 black.
Okay, here we go.
I can't believe I forgot the number. He just told me it like 2 seconds ago and I've forgotten it already. Yeah, etc, etc.
24 black.
Yes.
You're a winner, kid. Which of our fabulous prizes do you want? Take
Money.
your pick. You can have 60 pieces of 8.
I'll have
or
that.
You can have the invitation to
Oh,
Governor
well, that's-
Marley's Mardi Gras party. Or you can have a 3-day vacation on fabulous Hook Island. Well, which will it be?
I'll have the money if you don't mind.
Give me the money.
He picks the money!
Yeah.
Well, I'm out of money for today. You're
Oh,
lucky that you
there we
won
go.
the last of it. Congratulations!
Thanks.
Big prizes for just 1 piece of 8.
Apparently he's completely out of money, so that's fine. What we need to do now is we need to go to Booty Island.
Where'd you want to go?
That's the next place we're going. Oh, it takes forever. Unless I do that. Right, we're going straight to the island. And straight to the old shop. But we don't want to go to the costume shop, we want to go to that shop. We want to open the door. Want to go through. Oh, this is the game that's got the spitting contest. Okay, so I want to buy that
I'd
sign.
like to buy this sign.
Sorry, that sign's not for sale.
Oh.
Well, I guess I could sell it.
You guess you could sell it.
Pieces of 8.
Okay.
I'll take
I'll
it.
take it.
I will
Thank
take it. We also want that.
I'd like to buy this ship's horn.
Alrighty, that'll be 40 pieces of 8.
40 pieces of
Okay,
8.
I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock.
How about just give me that one?
Here you go.
There's also, if I remember rightly, there's a hubcap. I don't remember where it is though. It's somewhere. Is that it? No. Oh yeah, we take a hubcap.
I'd
I'm just there.
hubcaps.
And I'd like to sell you one of them. They're 50 pieces of 8 each.
Wow, that's a lot.
Okay,
I'll take
take it.
one
Let me
then.
get you one from Overstock.
Why can you only sell me one then in that case? Here, we want the hubcap. We need a pirate hat.
I'd like to buy these pirate hats.
And I'd like to sell you one of them. They're 30 pieces of 8 each.
That's a lot of money he's
Okay,
asking
I'll
for
take
stuff
it.
though, eh?
Let me get you one from Overstock.
We need a saw,
Thank you.
which is in there. I put my chat
I'd like to buy
icon in
this
the wrong place,
well-polished old
but
saw.
with this game,
Alrighty, that'll be 25.
your chat's going to be in the way of something.
Okay, I'll take it.
Take it.
Thank you.
What did we get? We got that's the saw. I need... There's a plate that I need. Which is... Where is it? There's a plate and I can't remember where it is. Where is it now? There it is. I was looking right at it the whole
I'd like to buy
time.
this rock and roll collector's plate.
Yeah.
That'll be 199
What
pieces
the...
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock.
Do that. He's got loads of them, but they're worth 200 whatevers. And also, there's the feather, which we saw. It's like a pen. Where did I see that feather pen? I did see it somewhere. Just a group of little items that we could do with. Where did I see that pen? It's there.
I'd like to buy this feather pen.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that'll be 10 pieces of 8.
That's fine, I can
I'll
afford
take it.
that.
Let me get you one from Overstock.
Thanks, bud.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that I think... well, there's stuff we can actually do in here now as well. I need to use that with this hook. Then the parrot thinks it's another mirror. And now we can have the mirror.
I'd like to buy this mirror.
I see
Yeah.
you have an eye for quality.
I do, give it to me.
15 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock. Okay, so that we needed to get the mirror. But also, we have a map piece.
It's not mine to use. It's not mine to use.
Oh, I keep...
That's part of the Big Whoop treasure map. That's
It is.
part of the Big Whoop treasure map. I don't know a lot about the piece, but there's supposed to be a book in the library that tells all about the whole map.
Is there? I'd like to have
buy
it.
this map piece.
That's 6 million pieces of 8.
Whoa, whoa.
I can't afford that much.
Too bad.
Well, that's just mean. And unnecessary.
Do you take credit?
Yeah, like you have one. But I do accept personal checks or trade-ins.
Trade-ins?
What kind of trade-ins do you accept?
I'll take most old swords, some used parrots, almost
Weapons.
anything valuable
Used
made of
parrots.
bronze, and a few old ship parts.
Would you give me the map piece for any of those things?
So we want a used parrot.
But there's one thing I might trade for the map piece.
Pining for the fjords.
What would you trade for the map piece?
There was a certain ship that sunk, and I'd really
He
like
wants
the
a figurehead.
I'd give you the map if you got the figurehead for me.
Can you tell me about the ship? With
Tell
the
me more.
The ship was a huge galleon.
Tell me some more.
Mad Monkey. Nobody
Mad
knows
Monkey.
where it sank or why. But the figurehead is supposed to be the most fabulous piece of art ever. That's
Good.
why I want it. I'm a collector of fine art, as
He
I'm
wants
sure
it.
you can see.
His precious.
I have to go now.
Yeah. See you later, bud. Enjoy your life. Now we need to go in this costume shop. There's an old man there with an ear trumpet. Oh, I'm going to get annoyed. Okay, see, that's just annoying. But we have something that we give them. If I remember rightly. What is it now? I'm trying to remember now. I missed something. There's a ticket I need to give him in order to. I thought I had it. 86 piece of 8 shovel, voodoo shopping list, voodoo doll, stick string pins, stick banana, manila envelope, gorilla envelope, small key organ, library card, books. I had a. I don't get it. I had a thing I was supposed to give him.
I should check with the shopkeeper first.
Yeah, I shouldn't pick anything up.
Excuse me.
Let's talk to him.
I'd like to rent a costume.
Our costumes are all gone. Or on
No.
reserve. Sorry.
I'm trying to remember. So I do have to get a ticket.
Why are your costumes so popular?
I'm the only costume shop in a 5-island radius. And besides, everybody who's anybody is going to the big Mardi Gras celebration at
Trying to
Governor
remember.
Marley's mansion.
You know I was supposed to get the Mardi Gras ticket from Fat Island, right?
You look busy. I'll come back later.
Back we go to Fat Island then. Because that was one of the options, that was one of the prizes you could win.
3-hour tours.
The trip to Elaine's party.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Fat Island. I need to go back into, first of all, the place where he gives me the number, the winning number. And then we need the ticket to the governor's party. I forgot all about that. I need that so that I can get to the costume party. Yeah.
What do you
the next
What's the
winning
next
number?
number?
First, give me the password.
Yeah, okay.
If this is 3, what's this?
4.
4?
Right. The winning number will be 10 black.
Right, I can remember that this time. I did remember it last time, but I kind of forgot it, if you know what I mean. But we know what the number is this time, so we're good.
You can't win if you don't play.
That is true.
All you have to do is watch the wheel go round.
Yeah.
I'd
I'd
place
like to place another
bet.
bet.
Here's one piece of 8.
Okay, kid. Which number you want?
10
I'd
black.
like 10 black.
Okay, here we go. 10 black. You're a winner, kid. Which
am.
of our fabulous prizes do you want? Take your pick. You can
I
have the
want-
invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party.
That's what I want.
Or you can have a
That's what I
3-day
needed.
vacation
I needed
on
that so I can get a
fabulous
costume
Hokkaido. Well, which
on
will it be?
Booty Island. I'll take the invitation.
He wants the invitation.
There's nobody else here.
Congratulations.
It's just me and you.
Thanks.
There's no audience for you
All
to
you
be
have
saying,
to do is watch the wheel go round.
you know, to be saying that to anybody. There's nobody there for you to talk to. You're commentating yourself. You weird man. Right, so now we go back to Booty Island, and now we can go into the costume shop. Uh,
3-hour tours.
See, that's annoying. Because of the way that it does that. So we want to give the invitation to the shopkeeper, which we'll get as a costume.
You have a costume on reserve.
I do.
That's a different story. Let's see.
Good.
Your costume is right over here. Walk this way, please.
If I could walk that way.
Well, here it is.
Oh, that's
You'll
lovely.
surely be the talk of the party in this.
I will, won't I?
Well, have fun and enjoy your costume.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks very much. I guess I'll get off.
See the world.
Okay, we're going to go talk to her now.
Cruises. Cruises. 3-hour tours.
3-hour tours?
Could I have one of those leaflets?
Yeah, okay. Like to charter a ship? I do weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs.
Not right this
you name it.
second, but maybe in a minute. Right, now I need to go.
I just remembered I'm late for a party.
You and everybody else on this island.
Okay.
If you need a ship, you know where to find me.
I've got a
Sunken
ship.
Galleons.
I've got somebody who's taking me, whose ship I've chartered.
Galleons.
Okay, now, who's gonna be next?
We're not doing the spitting contest just yet.
Great day for spitting.
Can we walk
Just
away?
look at this juicy crowd.
I can't move.
Step
Oh, there
up
we
to
go.
the line and test your swill.
I think I have to actually go back
Valuable prizes.
this way.
Cruises. Sightseeing.
I can't remember. I need to get to the map of the island. There we go. We have to go to the mansion. And when we get there, we'll have to put on our disguise, our outfit, or whatever, I guess. It's LeChuck.
Get a grip. Don't you know
Yeah.
a Mardi Gras costume when you see one?
No,
Is there
sorry.
something I can help you with?
Yeah, I'm here for the
I'm here for
party.
the governor's party.
You mean Governor Marley's Mardi Gras fish fry?
Exactly that.
Invitation only and costumes are required.
Yeah, I've got my
I've
costume.
got my invitation right here.
Well, what do you know? You do
Yeah.
have an invitation. Do you have a costume?
Yeah, I'm dressed as a pirate.
I have my costume right here.
Better put it on.
Well, if you insist, but you'll have
Yeah.
to try to restrain yourself.
No, not here. Go in the bushes or something.
Yeah. Go in the bush.
Jeez. Oh, that is nice. And the boots are a nice touch.
Yeah, they
Okay,
certainly are.
Guess you can go through.
They really set off the outfit, you know? Right, when he's got to the house. I can't remember how you get there. This way. So walk across a big log. I think. And then we want to go to the back of the house. We've gone the wrong way, actually. No, maybe we haven't. Now we want to go around to the side of the house. I want to push over these garbage cans.
Hey, what is all the racket? Don't mess with the governor's cans!
Let's get out of here.
Who do you think you are? Hey, come back here! I'm not done yet!
He's coming. He's coming.
Better just get out of here! No good.
We've got to go like round the house a couple of times to get away from him. We want to open this door quickly. Just gonna pause because I'm trying to remember. Basically, we want a fish.
Hey, kitchen staff only.
Sorry.
Wait, what? No, I was supposed to.
You again?
Come on then.
If it's not raccoons,
Chase me, chase me.
it's teenage vandals.
There he goes.
You heard me. Get lost.
You get lost.
Transient hooligan.
Who do you think you are? Come on, come on, come on. There he is. Go inside! Oh, why?
You've got some nerve. I don't have time for this. Go away, boy. You bother me.
I needed to go inside. And for some reason he would not go inside.
Minute. I am going to use this meat cleaver in a second.
Yeah, whatever. Door's already open, you just walk in. Don't mess about this time. All I want is to take a fish. And then get out.
Oh, there you are. Anyway, like I was saying, this neighborhood has really gone down.
Okay, buddy, just leave me alone.
Why don't you go down to the dump if you like garbage cans so much?
Why don't you leave me alone? Go in the front door. There we go. Now what we need is to take a piece of the map from over here.
All right, I got the first map.
That's the
piece.
first map piece.
More subtle than most.
Yeah, thanks.
No
And now we can
Got to
leave.
put air holes in mine.
Well, what's the matter, boy? Smell something?
Not as easy as that though.
Nice doggy.
What's the matter there, Guybrush?
Oh.
This crazy nut is trying to kill me.
No,
I was
it's not.
talking to the dog. Who are you?
Mr. Threepwood, take me to the governor right away.
I was just about to suggest the very same thing. But
Yes,
first,
please.
won't you empty your pockets?
Try and catch me, old man.
Yeah, he caught you. And you lost some teeth too. Just
Oh,
adds to your costume.
Look out for that rake.
Governor, I caught one of your party guests making off with your grandfather's map.
Yeah,
Another would-be treasure hunter, eh? Bring him in.
kind of.
In here, Guybrush.
Guybrush? Guybrush Threepwood?
Yeah,
The one and
the very
only
same.
Sugar Bear.
Of all the parties in all the houses on all the islands of the Caribbean, he had to crash mine.
It's destiny,
Yeah.
honey cakes.
Don't talk to me.
Snugglepuss,
Get lost.
Punky Doodle,
I'm warning you.
Pooper Duper.
Maybe I should go rake the back 40.
Maybe you should.
Look at us, together again. Boy, we haven't been like this since, well...
Since I quit my job and moved away without leaving a forwarding address?
Was that what happened?
Since then, yeah.
Gee,
The very same.
Guybrush, can't you take a hint? We were a mistake. I thought we had an agreement.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong, I'm afraid.
My soul is sick, Elaine, and love is the only cure.
Oh, really?
That's not the right way to...
Is that a new blouse?
Same old Guybrush.
We'll be nice. That's what we need to do.
Elaine, take me back. I can't live without you.
You're getting warmer.
Yeah.
Life without you is an endless nightmare.
Oh,
Mhm.
Guybrush, I know I shouldn't have anything to do with you.
Duh.
There's something
No, you're
about
right,
your
you
weakness
shouldn't.
and ineptitude that I find infectious.
Yeah, I don't know what
Mean
it
you're
is.
gonna let me have the map?
The map. Is that what this is all about? I should have known
You
better.
just messed up,
That's all
buddy
you care
boy.
about. You'd
Go
better
catch
out
it.
And get it.
So, where
Okay.
are all the chicks?
Things start to get a bit silly here now, because what we need to do is we go outside, we try to pick up the map piece, and when we do, it's going to get blown away
What the?
by that random piece of wind.
Hey!
So we need to go back inside.
Hey!
Because that's going to get blown away quite far. But there's some things we need before we can actually get it. Gets blown away all the way to somewhere else.
Well, shoot.
We'll skip that because I know roughly where it goes. Okay, so we need to go inside because there's a couple of things we need. One of them's upstairs. Oh, see this? The way that they do this is just quite annoying. You know, you click.
Who can tell? That's true.
I don't know who these
There
guys
might
are
be
that are.
slaves here.
There might be, but I doubt it. Because I
She's
need that.
gone. I guess I really made her mad this time.
Yeah, I think you did. Right, you need that ore. And also,
Well,
something I could have
maybe she
probably
won't miss
picked
this
up
old thing.
before, but well, we've unlocked some concept art. Isn't that exciting? Some people like that, but you know, I find sometimes in games you get like an extra section and it's, oh, concept art.
Just ask.
Okay. See? Now we also want to do this.
Ha! Bark as loud as you want. Filbert's out raking the back 40.
I need to...
I'd like to, but this dress just doesn't have the pockets for it. I'm gonna ditch this thing once and for all.
Yeah. Get rid of that. And yeah, we need the dog. We need the dog, because apparently his pockets in his
You're coming with
jacket
me.
here are big enough to take a dog. But that dog can smell the map. So, you know. Right, now that we've done that, and we got that fish, we can go back to Fat Island, show that fisherman that we're better than him, and continue on. with the adventures of Guybrush Threepwood. Although I'm getting to the point right now where I'm thinking that we're close to probably where I want to finish up. Can't skip that, which is a little bit annoying. And there's no quicker way to walk, which would also be better.
Where do you want to go?
Back to Fat Island, my bud, my dude. Back to Fat Island. To this fisherman that's about to be very, very disappointed.
Wow! This is the biggest... well, it's almost
Yeah.
as big as the Leviathan I just hauled
Show me
in.
it.
Really? Where is this Leviathan?
Yeah, come on.
I
Yeah.
think you're lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It was just a fish story.
I guess you win. Here, take the pole.
Thanks very much, buddy boy. I've got to go back to Booty Island now. See, this is the trouble with this walking kind of control. It just doesn't really work.
Where do you want to go?
Back to Booty Island. Soon we'll have to think about this, yeah. We need to go up and out of the map here. First of all. There's a cliff that we need to get to, which is where? There. When we get to this cliff, we find, if I remember rightly, that the map is hanging on the cliff edge. So we need to use
It's a long way down there.
the fishing pole to try and catch the map. But it's going to get stolen by a bird just as it comes to us. Right about now. That bird flies to the big tree, I believe. Just double check. Where he stops, nobody knows. Yeah, he stopped at the big tree. We walk out. We go to the big tree. Okay, so
Big woodpeckers.
what we need is to use the ore that we've got with that hole. And then we start walking on these planks.
It's already in use.
And we broke the ore and smacked her head. And now we're having a funny little dream.
Ouch! That really hurts. Ooh, wait a minute. Something.
Yeah, you're not feeling
very
right,
strange
Guybrush.
going on here.
Something's not right.
Do not attempt to adjust your set. Dad? Mom? What
His
are you two doing
parents
here?
are going to be very disappointed in him, aren't they?
Where have you been?
You came looking for me?
She's been
But
pirating.
I thought you abandoned me.
Why would we do that? We are such loving parents.
Yes, we are.
After this, we need to go back
what do
to
you two
Scab
want?
Island because we
We
need to
have
get that
some
ore
information
repaired
for
so
you,
that it's
son.
actually something we can climb on.
What is it?
Wow.
So that we can gradually get all the way up that
To you in the form of a
the holes in
song.
that tree.
Oh. Okay.
The map will stay there, so it's not really an issue. But once the song and dance is done, we might finish this up for tonight. And continue it again another night. I really like this game. If you've never played it before, I don't know, it is quite an old game, admittedly the original. So if you're a younger gamer, if you're interested in adventure games, I always say the likes of Monkey Island and a lot of the LucasArts games from that period of time are definitely worth looking at, as well as things like Broken Sword. We've done 3 of the Broken Sword games, and there's 2 more still to play that I might get back to at some point soonish. Yeah, I always recommend Monkey Island. All the Monkey Island games, probably. Some of the later ones were a bit odd, but I would say most of them are fine. Yeah, it might become useful. The arm bone. I mean, that's a pretty simplistic version of that song.
Yikes.
What is it?
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
It's LeChuck.
Why did you leave me again?
It's LeChuck.
LeChuck! But I killed you!
You
Yeah.
didn't kill me, you little moron. I was already a ghost when you met me.
Yeah,
Just
he was already
destroyed my
dead.
spiritual essence. A
That's what I said
that I will
already.
now
He
return.
was a ghost pirate. Oh, he's just gonna do me in. He just shot me with a seltzer bottle.
What a dream.
Gosh darn it. Okay, so we're gonna pick up this broken ore. And we're gonna save our game. And we're going to finish for tonight. Thank you very much for tuning in. Keep an eye on my Twitter page to find out when I'm going live, which is usually about 10 PM UK time most days. Tomorrow we'll be back with more Alum. I'm not sure how much more is left of that game, whether we'll finish it tomorrow or whether we may have a couple of extra parts. All my YouTube videos are up to date, so everything up to Alum yesterday is uploaded and they're ready for you to watch, if you like. I will upload this one just as soon as the video is downloadable from Mixer. So thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you'll tune in again next time. Drop a follow if you've liked what you've seen. And I'll see you all again tomorrow. Thank you very much, and good night for now. Just going to come out of that. We're about halfway through the game there, so that's what we want to see. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. Hope you'll... I look forward to seeing you again next time, and hope you'll join me for Alum tomorrow, and probably for the rest of, or some more of Monkey Island the day after tomorrow, and maybe something else, I don't know. New games coming out over the next little while that I hope you'll join me with as well. But for now, that's everything. Thank you very much, and good night.